Good morning, everyone. It's Easter Sunday. The house is like buzzing. Easter bunny came. This is Easton's Easter basket. And then here's Reed's. I think Sarah's is in her room, but what'd you get? Hot Wheels?
And then this is one of my favorites, a Bronco. If you know me good on this channel, I don't like Fords, but I like this Bronco.
I don't know. Yeah, most of y'all probably do know. I don't know, do they? Yeah, Easton is not a fan of Fords. So I'm sorry if that's offending you. Okay, so what are we doing this morning? Yesterday, Tobin and I went and picked up quail eggs from a lady off of Craigslist. And it's not just any lady. It's the same lady we bought Sarah's Silkies, the original rooster and our hen from. So she raises quail and she sells the eggs, and she sold them for $7 a dozen. So we went and picked up 2 dozen yesterday. How are we going to do it? We're going to actually incubate them. So there's my on the floor Hatchmate incubator. We have hatched twice, 2 times in the incubator.
Yep.
I think once or twice in the incubator. Incubator works great. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to hatch them out in this incubator. We are going to raise them, and they are going to be for meat. We're not keeping them. We're going to harvest them. They have a short harvest time, raising time, maturity date. I don't know how to say it. They have a short time frame that you have to, once they hatch, to harvesting. So that was appealing to us. So we have 2 dozen. She also gave us a few extra. So I'm gonna get the incubator set up. They will incubate for 17 days, I think. Let's see. Yeah, 16 to 17 days. We go on lockdown at day 14, and then day 16 to 17, they start hatching. So it's a super quick process. That's what was most appealing to us. So I'll bring you guys along when I'm setting up. Okay, so I have them in the incubator. So this incubator is Hatchmate. They sent this to us last year.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, because it was during COVID when we had the shutdown. They sent it to us and we hatched out a bunch of babies. Love it. Super easy to use. Instructions are very easy to understand. I was always intimidated by using an incubator, but the instructions on this and the details they give you, it's like super easy. So I think we have 26 in here. 14 days we'll go to lockdown. We'll take y'all through the process. They say at day 16 to 17 they will start hatching. Sometimes it takes up to 21 days. Hopefully that 16 to 18 day range will all be done, and we'll have 100% hatch rate. Because the last 2 times we did hatch out of the Hatchmate, we had 100% hatch rate. We had no eggs. All the eggs were viable and all of them hatched out. So hopefully this will be the same with this. So y'all keep coming along with us, watching us hatching some babies. I have to tell y'all a funny story. So like I told you, when y'all watch this, it's not Easter, but right now it's Easter today. You can't really appreciate the size of these eggs. And we had them in like this little container, sitting on the on the computer desk, and Easton woke up and he thought they were chocolate eggs. I don't think you can appreciate how tiny these things are. They are so little. So thankfully he didn't just open them up and chomp on them.
Yeah, because I thought they were chocolate eggs because how small they were. And I was like, oh, should I eat them? Oh, they're probably saving them for the party tomorrow. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to eat them. I'm glad I didn't eat them.
Yeah, because they would have been disgusting. He would have got a little surprise.
Yeah.
The lighting's really good right now.
It is. What's up, everybody? So we doing some chores, and we wanted to come down here and update you on our coop build that we're building inside of our shed. The last video you saw, we framed it up and did the siding, and then yesterday we didn't video it, but me and Easton built the door for it. So, and then we closed it completely in where nothing can get in there to it. So, you go show them?
Yeah.
It looks like a bomb went off outside of our shed because we've been organizing and moving stuff to the new shed, and now we got to put stuff back into this shed.
Looking at that chicken.
Yeah, we got another sickly chicken. Our chickens are, some of them are pretty old. I don't even want to show them the mess that's out here. All this stuff will be organized back in here. We had to take it all out to get access to this.
It's funny because the last time when we were doing all of that, they told us a couple of people told us our place was what did they say? A wreck.
Yeah.
We're like, we're moving stuff.
Welcome to our lives. No, yeah, so we definitely, since we had the little bit of a rat infestation, we definitely need to take everything out of here anyway, so it was a good opportunity to do that. We cleaned it really good. Gonna do some seal, the coop itself is sealed up now, and then we're gonna seal up the front part a little bit as we put it back together, and then put everything back in here for sure. So, and then we've had people say no rat poison, get cats. We can't get cats because that dog right there would never happen.
Well, and I am highly allergic.
Yes.
I can't have them even, I wouldn't even be able to come down this area because of, like, go to the hospital, asthma attack, allergic.
So thank y'all for the input, but yeah, like Shanna said, that would definitely, if she goes in just walks in somebody's house that has a cat, her eyes swell up almost shut, just walking through the house. So that's out of the question. So anyway, we're still doing the poison. We put it carefully out, and I was looking down Amazon for some of those bucket traps where they fall in the bucket. So
yeah, because a lot of people said, you know, the chickens would eat the mice that die, and the dogs would eat the mice that die, and
Skylar has no interest in eating anything. She's found a few and brought them out, but we don't even know if those died from the poison or not. But, and I think I told you on our other video, our neighbors had the same problem with mice and rats and her stuff. So it's just part of living in the country, unfortunately. So, all right, let's show them.
Well, I don't want to stand in front of it yet.
So
this is like the door. It's screened in here. Tobin trimmed it out, put it like into, I like that idea, that it like set recess into the actual, and then that's the door. And we did one of these latches because
it's kind of dragging on the bottom, but yeah, that way it closes back.
And then we're gonna get a handle for it, but overall, it's a great use of space. I know a couple people actually suggested it, and I don't even think our mind went to like, for us, I think we thought, well, we have to convert the whole thing.
Yeah.
Never in our minds did we think, well, how about just convert a quarter of it?
Yeah.
Because we still want to use this shed for like gas tanks and things like that, because like we said earlier, don't come at me thinking blowing up chickens or anything, but we don't want that stuff by the house.
Yeah, and like a lot of them, like weed eaters, chainsaws, garden tools, things like that. So
it was a good, what was I saying? It was a good word too. Here we go.
Use of space.
What word is Shanna trying to think of now?
Use of space.
Resourceful.
Yeah. But you said something about space.
Well, resourceful of the space that we had. I mean, this was here.
Yeah.
We were having trouble deciding what, bringing a coop onto the property. We have a lot of buildings on the property right now. We didn't really want to. So it was a good use of space.
Yeah.
That we already had.
I was going to show them this. On the last video, we were talking about how there's gaps up here. We filled those in. And then there's little bitty gaps up here that I doubt anything can get in front.
A snake.
Through. Maybe a snake. But I use this same material right here. And it's up on top. And it's stapled in on top really securely. So, yeah.
Okay, no. Then the snake can't get there.
Yeah.
So then we decided that this is going to be the area where the roosting bars are.
Yeah.
And the nesting box is right here that way you don't have to walk into the coop to get the eggs. And then chicken door right there.
Yep.
That's in the works right now. Super excited about that, so y'all stay tuned for what we have planned for that. But then just having a walk-in coop is nice. We've always wanted one. Like we said, we did all of this with the fence panels were free. We went and picked those up off of someone who tore down a fence in our town. And then we used the 70% off lumber, so we have and then that was found from someone that tore a fence down. They left it out. I think this screen door and some of the wood and nails, so $50 to build this whole thing, give or take. There's wood chips in there. Oh my gosh, do you have your phone? That's a great reel right now.
I don't.
Dang it. Hello everyone. On today's agenda, which was thrust upon me quickly. Hi. Moving these guys outside. They have grown exponentially fast. Of course, they're meat birds, so that's to be expected. Reed came out yesterday. They had all flew out of their little temporary home, and it's time for them to go outside. It is still getting a little bit chilly at night. They're not fully feathered. I would say they're probably 75% feathered. So we moved, I'll show you guys in a minute, but we moved our chicken tractor that we're going to use temporarily until we build them a bigger pen, so we can get them outside, because they do need more room. But we moved it up towards in front of the house, by the house, so we can plug in their heating pad. It's a heating plate. It's not a heating lamp. It's just a heating plate, I guess is what they call it. That way they can still get under some heat, but they have got to go outside. Am I playing a gamble? Probably. I'm gambling a little bit on this, but it's not fair for them to be in this little bit of space. They really are wanting to get out and be moving around, and as big as they're going, or as big as they're growing, they need some more room. I was going to put them, in the past we've done chicks in like a playpen. It won't work. One, it won't work because fitting them in there, plus their heating pad, plus their feeder, which they're going through, we're filling their feeder up every day, and they're going through that. And they need a bigger water because I'm filling up water more than I care to. So anyways, we're gonna move them outside. I'm gonna go show you. I have a little bit of, what's the word? Working I need to do on it. A little bit of work I need to do on it. The chicken tractor, to get it to where they're safe in there. So I'll show you guys what I'm gonna do. So this is our chicken tractor that we had originally with our first set of meat birds. This is not what they're going to be staying in though, but it is big enough that they can get outside and have a little bit more room. I gotta screw this down. We borrowed the top wire of this at some point, so we have once again left over recycled material that I'm going to put on top of this. But like I said, there's the outlet right there. That's where we're going to plug their heating pad into, and it's plenty of grass, plenty of room. It is plenty of shade and cover that they can take. It's got wire on the bottom all the way around. Predators should not be a problem, so I'm just going to reinforce everything, and I'll show you guys when I'm done. Okay, we've got them in there. There they are. They seem much happier. Water and food. It will be better in the long run for them. They are cramped in that place, and hopefully with just them, there's 14 of them, and this heating pad, it won't get, I think it's supposed to get into the low 60s tonight. upper 60s probably, so I don't think it's gonna be super cold. I think they'll be okay. We've blocked them off from the wind. If they huddled up and got under the heating pad, I think they'll be okay. We don't really have a choice, actually. We're at the stage of the game where it's humid outside and it fogs up our lenses. Anyways, what I was saying was, I'm so tired. I wasn't sleeping well last night, and then our trash didn't run yesterday, and I thought, did I pay the bill? So I went online, I had paid the bill, and I didn't know why it hadn't ran. And they decided to come at 5 o'clock this morning. And it sounded like they had taken a baseball bat to the side of their truck. It was, and I was awake at that point, and I already hadn't been sleeping. So anyways, my mind and my words are jumbled. Anyways, the chicks were out all night last night. Everything was successful. I was gonna show you guys. They all seem to be doing really well. I don't see any casualties. They're all there. I went ahead and put a tarp over the corners just in case, because we're supposed to get some rain this week, just to kind of keep them out. This is 100% temporary. We are moving animals around like it's unbelievable. We're kind of under a time crunch because we want to get two things. I don't know if we've talked about it yet, but anyways, we're bringing something onto the homestead, and we've got to get animals moved around. So everything is like, I feel like it's temporary housing right now, but this is a temporary shelter. It's not going to be this way. It's probably only going to be this way for the next week. But anyways, I put a tarp over it because we are supposed to get rain. I want to kind of keep them out of the elements. But overall, they did really well. I was thankful. Maybe that's why I wasn't sleeping. I get worried about stuff like that. I know what their final destination will be, which is our freezer, but I still don't like having animals on the homestead and them suffering. So they look like they did good though. So maybe tonight I'll sleep better. I don't know. I'm gonna close this out. I'm gonna go back inside. I've got some chores inside I need to do. I want to thank y'all for watching. Thanks for your support. Make sure you continue to like our videos, subscribe, hit the thumbs up notification. We are plugging along on videos. We hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you again. Bye.